Everything all okay. I thought I'd play on the 3-minute auto pairing for a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, home again. Let's try Slav. It's so popular, but it's going to be with maybe double pawns. Who's not taking that? Put the bishop here. It's classic e5. Taking an e5, so there's less pressure on d5. I'll do this to threaten e4. So I'm threatening e4. Taken, yeah. So it's got knight b5. Maybe I'll just take that. Let's get off this diagonal. Oh, I've got a target here. If I just go for that e3, that should be a good target. c4. Oh, he's got a target on f5. Keep a dark square blockade with queen d6. f5 is a concern. No, g5. No, I think I've got to sort out f5. I'll be in trouble if I don't sort this out. g6 for a moment, king g7. Oh, okay, I'm going in for f4 now, I think. I hope that's okay. This bishop looks okay on e5. Yeah, this is getting a bit tricky. I think I need to give my king some squares. I'll try and get my pawn majority going over here. I get past pawn. I'll get this pawn off the light squares, then bishop d4, queen e5. So bishop d4, queen. So I don't think there's any major entry point there. Alright, I'll just take that and hope for the best. Let's keep the tension on for a moment. g5. Right, the queen's got e8. If I go to d7, I've got queen a4 potentially. And queen a4. Queen c2. I think he's on the defensive there. For queen c3, queen g3, he's on the defensive. Finally.
Check. Check.
Okay, 48 seconds. Still keep the tension maybe, because his queen's on the defensive.
Check.
Oh, he's going to get a few checks in.
Check. Check.
Oh. That's G4. Get these pawns going.
Check. Check. Check.
That was a bit of a grind, got to be said. A bit of a grind. They were going to be that hard. Oh, let's take care. I'll keep the bishop. I want to sort of take on here the knight a4. Take the bishop, then knight a4 to c5. I think it's the classic backward c pawn. Yeah, classic backward c pawn. But the knight e4 removes my blockade. I replace it with a rook. So I suppose I go for it anyway. But queen on d2, the other rook here, queen a5 later. I think take the rook. So I'm threatening that pawn. Okay, so I'm threatening rook a5, and he's just ignored that. Shouldn't I take that? Hope so. Loose piece. And rook c1, bishop f1. Okay, my back row is going to be questioned. Ah. Can I get the queens off here? And take... well, not really. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, there's a rook d1, rook c1, queen c, rook d4, queen c6, rook d1. It's a bit of a pain. Rook d1, rook e2. So things are getting complicated. No, actually. Oh, okay, okay. a4, rook d4, or go for it anyway. Because the rook's protecting f2 at the moment. So I get a bit of time with this a pawn. Get it to a7. Then what? Then it's in trouble. So hold on a sec. Actually, I'm on f2 here. He's got d4 coming in. He's got d4. It's a pain. I suppose he plays d4 here. I'll just encourage them to play d4 for some reason. And my rook's going to have to go back to f1, then d3. Oh no, okay. Let's do this. No, I don't think that was a good idea either. I'll go for a6. I'm protecting f2. a6 and hope for the best. Oh, this is aggressive. Oh no, queen. Is that a7, queen d8, queen d4? Well, there's g3 coming up. That's a bit of a pain. I'll stop g3. Right, so I'm on c6. Gives me d5. It's a time race. I'm going to start pre-moving here.
Check. Check. Check.
Mind you, I've got a raging attack,
Check.
it seems.
Check. Time war. Check. 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 Check.
No, what am I doing?
Check. Check.
Not very convincing.
Check. Check.
Oh well. Let's play King's Gambit. This epoxy system I'm not sure about. Is it gonna... Right. Try and challenge the d5 or not. Just take with the bishop maybe. His d5's on, bishop b5. And what? Forget it. Let's play for f6 instead. Oh, that's nice. And queen g5. There's queen here. And king g2. King g2. And this knight can come over like this. In the meantime, bishop can do that. Knight f4. Oh no, bishop e5. He hasn't done it. Okay, knight h5 here. So there's knight f6, rook f6. Let's just get the queens off here. pawn. Can I get f6? No, I can't get f6. That was silly. Keep that pawn there. C4 maybe. Is that any good? No, rook. The rook comes over. Don't know about C4. Nope. I'll put this rook. Oh, this is getting to be a right pain. Put the king over here. You're second the exchange. I suppose it's justified. Can't really do anything. That's a shame. There's a plus pawn potential. These pawns look decisive.
Check.
Oh, no, they look decisive. Shame. I thought I had a good position at one point. C6. Possibly. Actually, I'll just take that for a moment. So I'm pressing that pawn. It's okay. Queen d6. Let's put bishop over here. The rook here. Knight e5. Knight e5. Trying to prove this as a liability. Knight e5. Knight e5, rook d6. So knight e5, knight e5, queen d6, knight g6. That's b5, nope. Well, this one, going to d3 for a moment. Actually, I want b3. Knight d3 and knight b3. That's interesting. Knight d3 and knight b3. Okay, so my queen needs to really do something else, I think, over here. Still protecting f7, c5. Actually, there's a bit of a bind. There's almost rook d6, bishop g7. Doesn't quite work. Probably time to f5. weaken my position. I'm protecting the bishop with the queen. Knight's protecting e6. Trying to loosen d6 still. E takes, rook takes. There's bishop g5. There's rook f3 for bishop a1. He's going to be on d8. Take over here. There's f4, there's g5. Actually, there's rook d6, more simple for the rook. Trying to get his queen off b3. That's not happening. There's rook d6 almost for knight e4. Takes with the rook, knight e4. Queen moves somewhere, knight takes. Queen d4 though is a pain. Actually, there was just knight e4. No, there isn't. Bishop. He's on the bishop. He's got the bishop. Rook d6. There's no knight e4. Now there's a knight e4. For knight e4. Everything's hanging here, surely. No, he plays queen d4. Plays that. Right, try and play knight c6. Actually, knight c2 to d4 would be tasty. You stop that. That would have been okay. A bit of pressure. Can I hold the fort? What is he doing? Okay, he's going to arrange a mating attack. Can't get out of it that easily. Knight c2 finally though.
Time warning.
Oh, there's queen c7. Oh no. Yeah. Actually, it's pre-move time, I think. I'm going to lose on time. Oh, that was in the bag. Oh, it's a castle.
Check.
Let's go d4 here. Takes on e6. On knight e7. Actually, bishop d2. Bishop c3. He's got this diagonal. Alright, looks quite good. If f6, I'll just take the bishop. He's resigned. Okay, let's see. Having counter Gambit. Knight e4 maybe gives me g5 here, taking on f4. It's a h6 to e3 idea. d3 might be handy. Rook h3 if okay. And queen f5, queen f5. How precarious this is. There's always a rook h3 if knight h4. If you'd want to play knight h4, just actually this rook f3 is now threatened. Finish off pretty.
Check.
Okay. Scorpion defense is, I think I'll play Vienna game. And he's going to take, so we got some sort of king's gambit. Play this. Just take. Let's go for e5. Take here.
Check.
attack actually on? I can't.
Check.
That was knight f4. Yeah. For knight e6. For knight z3. If bishop takes, bishop takes. If g takes, queen takes e4. Helps. And double was rook f4. You sort of equal on material. There's queen c6. It's probably more in the spirit of things. So queen e4. Let's play rook f4. I'll play rook f4. And it's kind of a success because he's got so many split pawns. Actually, this queen d4 is going to be handy. So queen d4 here, queen e5. I'm going to take on f7.
Check. Check.
And drag the king up the board. A couple of checks, then there's queen g4. Or queen h4.
Check. Check. Check.
There's queen g7. No, there isn't. There's rook f6, just simple rook f6.
Check.
Got a bit lucky there. So knight takes f4, handy. Knight takes c3, that was knight e6. G takes, that was queen e4. But, okay. Oh, Gambit, come on, take a pawn. I don't want exchange French in Blitz, particularly.
Check. Check.
Trying to get my pawn back. I can get my pawn back, and c4 is a bit vulnerable. I suppose bishop g4 is f3. Bishop g4, f3, rook e8 now, though. That's relevant here. Well, he's always got rook d4 at the end of that. Why is it? So bishop takes b2, actually. Bishop takes b2. Oh, my king's safety shot to pieces. Oh, that's why. That was a bad idea. I've just found a way to get mated. Uh-oh. Panic. Rook b8 needed. That was a very silly thing to do. Oh, very silly. There's rook b6. Trying to sort of get out of this terrible mess, if I can, without being mated. Rook. Take a few pawns, why don't I? Or knight d5. Got b-file blockade. Get rid of this guy. Oh, I'm getting mated. Oh, it's too late. I'm going to lose all my material now. I'm going to lose the rook. Left with the knight. Maybe not the knight.
Check. 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 Time. Check. 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 Check.
Oh, you lost some time. No, I got mated. Oh well. I deserve that. Bishop takes b2. Bishop takes b2. Indeed. just carry on if that's not a problem. Bishop d7 now. That's a good point. Right, so let's check. So, actually, if I took that bishop off, that would have been an idea. Not too many squares for the queen. This doesn't look very hot now. May have to give that one. That didn't go as planned. Actually, knight b5 might be nice. Okay, it's not that. Okay, one plan here. Some sort. Knight. Seeking for c4. So, okay, his pin's annoying. Oh, his bishop f7.
Check.
I'm losing too many pieces.
Check.
Queen, bishop, rook. Get this pawn. These pawns are... play a4 here. So it takes, I take this, e6 square goes back there, so b5. There's loose pieces around. Oh, there's bishop f7. Oh,
Checkmate.
bit lucky there. Yeah, I think he had enough material. The only thing was pawn, maybe bishop f7. Pawn that's dangerous. I'll try and keep some lines open, and I wanted to take another pawn really, just to give it more of a gambit feel. If he takes another pawn, is he going to? Nope. Okay, I'll take that then. The queen might be in a bad state for knight c3, knight b5. Maybe not. Maybe d5.
Check.
I don't mind that at all. As knight b5, for instance. Knight takes, queen takes b7. That's even better. Can't see anything better. So I've got these bishops. I'll just go back. Or rook c6. Rook c6, that's queen b4. Don't think that does anything, so I'll just get the queens off the bishop pair. So two knights versus two bishops. Might
check.
Be entertaining, I hope. I open up the centre to avoid any blockade. So open centre might favour the bishop pair, we're about to find out. Okay, where to put this bishop? Put this over here. I mean, b3 would keep that knight out. That would have been, that's handy looking. b3. Then a4. Try and get this a7 pawn. So at the moment, bishops look okay. Bishop b7, bishop b7. Ah, could have. Ah, bishop b7. Okay. Anyway, the 2-to-1 pawn majority. So b6 here is not doing anything. Bishop f4 could be a nasty pin. So yeah, there's g5. There's b6 here.
Check.
Oh, that doesn't really. There's a6. Hang on, a6, knight d5, a7, knight d5, a7. Doesn't quite work. That's bishop d6 though first.
Check.
No, let's go on knight c7. Oh man, oh what a mess. Oh. Oh, that was unnecessary. I'll put knight a6 to c7 or something. On to b4 now, that'd be nice. So, yes, d6 on the scrutiny, so g5 to keep that bishop away for a moment. c4 here, for knight, potentially knight d3. It's all caving in. Doesn't look too hot. Actually, there was knight d3 there for a laugh. Knight d3.
Check.
Oh, sort of caved in there. Oops. Oh, it's a bit dull to play this, but plays exactly the same way as before, I guess. It's the same person. Okay, he's looking at a6, queen d2, and rook c1. It looks to be pleasant enough at the moment. I don't know if b4 is possible here. Alright, if I just take that. What's going on here? Is it e4 any good? e4. Rook e3, bishop e4, h3, queen f5. So I want to protect e4. There's always c3 though. I could play, yeah, queen e3 looks in the circumstance. c3 is a pain. It takes bishop e4, then what? Let's undermine this structure or something. Actually, d5 just to get onto the 7th rank would be good, probably, because he's got these weaknesses here. Queen e7, take. There's knight d4 now. Right. So I'm going to try and trap his queen or something. f3. There's d6. Oh, there's g4. Right, if I just take or d6. d6, I'm going to lose that pawn. Let's go for one of these pawns. Let's protect the king. Actually, I can play knight takes e6 here. And these pawns are a bit of a pain, to say the least. Huh! Am I going to lose because of these pawns that quickly? It's likely. Panic. Knight takes a4. Okay, oh man. I have to give up. Knight.
Time warning.
Not good.
Check.
not good. That was comic. Just losing after getting a knight, probably. Take care, take care. That looks tricky. We go back one move there. It's comic. I don't know. It's hard. What happened here? So, was this like a very deep trap? After taking, he just plays c3. I just play rook e1. I think. I don't know. The queen e7 there. So I'm trying castle, queenside. Rook h5, double up rooks, rook h5, then rook h8. So knight e4, rook h8, knight d6 to take, rook h1. Alright, so g3 here looks nice. Alright, I'll take this guy. So queen e3 fret. Actually, almost knight d4.
Check.
Okay. Let's spice things up somehow. Gambit. I'm going to get mated. I've got that g5, I'll take the g pawn. Okay, got the G file. Well, D5 is tempting. I don't know if that does anything. So D5 here. So Queen D4 for a loose piece of that. Oh, that's a pain. Which is Rook G7 and King H8 and then Rook G8. No, it doesn't do anything. Rook H7, Rook G8, Rook G7, King H8, Knight C3, Knight F5. Doesn't really. It's Rook H7, no, for Bishop D3. I think just simple, maybe just simply just taking here. I'm just trying to double or something. Queen H4, that's Knight G6. Oh, there's Queen H4 if he wants the queens off. That's rather cruel. Queen H4. Oh, there's Queen F4 as well. So, is this attack disappearing? Seems to be vanishing. I play B3 and Queen C7, or like A3 and Queen C7. Some back row issues as well. Okay. It's knight, can it do anything? He's always on H5. I'm going to just give him another pawn. Take over. Down to 23 seconds now as well. Doesn't look good. Okay.
Time warning.
Doesn't look good. Okay, doesn't look good. Knights. 16 seconds. Lose on time if nothing else.
Check.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. is play b4. Actually, knight f4. So queen d2. Well, not bothered. Move g3. Get over here. It's knight c5. If that's any handy purpose there. I'll take on d7. So it's pretty solid. Queen f4. Though queen f4 for knight g5. Right, I'm not doing anything here, so let's get rid of that bishop. About losing to d4. Actually, just taking bishop takes a3. I was thinking bishop b4. Probably taking is an idea, and then bishop b4. Let's see what he does. So, yes, okay, he's done that. It's a shame. I've got this a pawn anyway. Maybe knight f3 to d4. This a pawn. I don't know how vulnerable it is here. That's knight b5 to d6 as well, actually. Knight b5 to d6. Right, so I can get my rook actually over here for a sec, just to stop d4. I don't know, let's try and play for g5 here just to keep hold of things for a moment. Okay. There's rook d5, e4, rook d6. Actually, I don't know if there's anything stronger than that. There's rook e5. Try to open this diagonal. Let's get the queens off here. Maybe I lose f4. No, I don't. I'm going to keep hold of f2. Oh.
Time warning. Check. 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 Check.
Phew. Yeah. I'm so fascinated by this dull stuff to actually try to play it occasionally. I think white's got a few weaknesses. Actually, knight g4 was possible. I don't want to lose b5 control. I should take with e6 is a pain here, I assume. What's this castle here? Hope for the best.
Check.
Try and seize control of file. Is that a bad idea? Let's queen c3 here.
Check. Check.
I'll just take that.
Check.
What was the idea?
Check. Check. Check.
That was his 19th 3-minute game. Okay. Yeah, bit of a blunder. That queenie one. Okay. Surprise weapon. He's not accepting it. Like E5, D5, E6, maybe. I just wondering about just taking it, the knight a5. That's crazy. c5 here. a6, c6, and c5. I'm not trying to be materialistic, I'm just trying to kind of wonder about getting some squares. So if I play like this, okay, so I can maybe play for b5 and bishop b7. That looks a good outcome. I just wanted some light square pressure. Both bishops look okay. Queen. I'll just g6 for a moment. And, okay. Let's attack this d4. Try and castle queenside.
Check.
Okay, so where does the queen go? Let's take it. H4 and H3. Knight takes d4. Is there anything tactical going on? It's getting a bit dangerous for me, for him, I don't know, for me. Whoa. King over here. Actually, there's Queen A1. Queen A1's important here. If Rook C6. What does this do? Can I not just... What squares has he got? Okay, Queen D5. 1G2.
Check. Time warning. Check. Check. Check.
Okay. I'm just going to come up with knight a5. Knight a5. Okay, just bishop e6. Knight f5, rook b8. Okay. It's a pain, to say the least. F4. My queen's not protected. Yes. Odd. You go queen h3. I was g4. Actually, there's always rook f1 here. There's always got rook f1. And queen c2. No, g takes. What? Just g takes as rook g7. I'm pinning to the rook for the moment. No, I'm not.
Check. Check.
Okay. I think g4.
Check.
Where do I get any checks from?
Check.
I'll offer a draw and hope for the best.
Draw.
Check. Check.
Uh-oh.
Check. Time warning. Check. 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 Checkmate.
I'm going to lose on time there. In any case, let's check. I suppose it's just. There's A4 maybe. If that doesn't lose, A4. That was his 12 3-minute game, actually. So he's probably won all of them, I don't know, to have that rating.
Check.
Let's do this for a moment. It's interesting. Okay, try and get this A file working for me. If I just try and peel open the A file. It's probably 92.
Check.
Right. Just C5.
Check.
I'll just say this.
Check.
Running Rook A8.
Check.
French defense. Let's try this B6 business for a laugh. Play f5 there. H2 is vulnerable, I think. So, knight.
Check.
Bishop e2, in fact, bishop e2. There's no queen takes. So if you play this, then bishop takes. Please remember to like this if you like this blitz. All likes appreciated. We're up to 7 likes here. That's pretty cool. Taken down a few IMs so far, which is good. So I'm up to 2162. Hard to get over 2200 on this. Very hard. I'm going to try to do this trick for open Sicilian. Oh, is it actually weaken some light squares? Oh. Okay, 19 likes, thanks guys, thanks. That's good. There's a bit of deathly silence in this room. I don't know if this is entertaining or boring. I don't know what it's like to watch, actually. I have no idea. I'm going to go for this f4. There's nothing else to do apart from f4 in this position as far as pawn breaks. Let's go for the attack over here. Okay, so if I can double, I've got everything on there, but he's getting my bishop. If I took that, then rook f1. Now I'm in trouble. I've managed to find trouble. Couldn't I have just coordinated? Just okay, let's not panic. I was knight d4 as well. Right. So queen f4 threatened. What a pain, what a pain. Let's go win this pawn. It's getting mopped up here. Getting mopped up. Eesh. Huh. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this is awful. What can I do here? Maybe b4. What it's worth. Well, knight f4. Almost g6. I'm on f5. Nearly. get something going here.
Check.
Well, not really. Doesn't look too hot. It's queening that pawn.
Check.
Potentially.
Check. Check. Check.
Blimey. Okay.
Check. Check. Check.
No. These guys are stronger than the IMs, I'm afraid to say. Some of these, I don't know, it's weird. They appear to be, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's unbelievable. I don't, maybe I had a bad position or something here. I was thinking about rook takes f6. Rook takes f6, rook f1. It's got queen g6, then what? I suspected it was going downhill after that. Let's look at his GM 2198. Let's try French. Let's try that again. That's not French with B6. I think it's one of Bronstein's, David Bronstein's favourites. Yes, okay, I'm going to be weak on the dark squares. Okay, got to be careful here, very, very careful. So b3, is that at all possible? Sort of opening up my king a bit, but trying to get some piece activity. He's actually threatening that pawn. Maybe I should do something about it. Oh, that f6 square is going to be a pain. h6. My queen d3. My queen can come in. Actually, a3. Actually, knight b5. Knight b5 would be handy for a3. Okay, I don't get time for this. Let's just take on d4, that was another option. Where does this king want to go?
Check.
Is that check? And then rook h2. Oh no, come on. No, no. Ah. No, no, what am I doing? Pre-moves out. Oh, just blunder the rook. Oh, that went downhill quick. Ah.
Check. Check.
There was a good position there for a moment.
Check. 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 Check.
I don't know what he was doing there, but returning the favours. Oh, oh, blimey. This got a bit crazy.
Check. Check.
It's bishop g5. Actually, bishop e3. I'm trying to trap this knight, actually. Would be useful.
Check.
This is a bit of a pain, though. Am I ever going to trap this knight without getting mated or losing the queen?
Check.
That's not a problem.
Check.
Queen d2. rook in or something. G3 for stopping knight F4.
Check. Check.
Queen E7. Right, so knight B5 or knight D4. Knight D2.
Check.
Right. Move. Anywhere?
Check.
I can't see anything there.
Check.
Rook move or something.
Check.
This guy.
Check. 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 Check.
It's a bit of a pain, this
Check.
business. We have to bail out with a draw.
Time warning. Check.
Let's bail out. Okay, so yeah, we're up to 27 likes. If you like the video, please do like it. In the meantime, we're waiting for this game. I'm pressing number 3 for auto pairing. Let's try French defense again. Some sort of trap, isn't it? I'll take that. I assume it was a trap. It's knight g7 on g4. Maybe e5. Probably optimistic. d5 is going to be loose. I have to protect d5. e5. That is a bit of a pain. There goes the position. Ah, that's it. I mean, that goes the position. Oh, knight f5. Dear, dear. That was naughty. Maybe f6 is a bad idea. f6 takes. Bishop c5. Knight d4. What happened there? Bishop d6. Yeah. So I had to play king. Maybe king h8. f4, knight c4. Actually, on king h8, there's always queen g7, knight e6. So this is bad news. How did he get his queen there? Is the other question. He went from d1, so just d3, and later to g3 somehow. I think just bishop takes f6 next time. Peel open this. Actually, I'm just losing the rook. Just realised. Gotta move this rook. Is bishop f5 there? Not. Unusual. Rook b e4. Just take that. That's bishop f7, g6. I'm going to play bishop g6, I think. Maybe I should take that first. That's diagonal. F4 first, I think. It's dangerous. So rook, maybe rook f5. Trying to sacrifice an exchange here to open up the bishop. Okay, so there's rook d4. Just a5 for a moment.
Check. Check.
Huh. Yes, these are pretty menacing.
Check.
Oh, he's got me. He's got me. He could have had me there with f7.
Check. 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 Time. Checkmate.
D5 looks kind of the sort of thing to leave the king in the centre.
Check.
There's a Fischer game a bit like this. I vaguely remember. Queen e8. No, not queen e8. Bishop f5 and then prepare for queen e8.
Check.
bishop f6 here is almost dangerous for queen e8, bishop c8, knight c6, king b7. Then what? But still, why not?
Check.
Alright, doesn't do anything. There's a bind on the light squares. The bishop shut down. Let's try and peel open this A file with A3. There's B3. So what about B3 first, then A3? Trying to peel open the A file. Might be 5 fret, which is B4 for B5. Or knight c6. He's getting knight e5 quite powerfully.
Check.
I'll do it anyway. I got queen d5. I get this a6 pawn. Takes, knight e5, queen d5, queen c6. He hasn't gone for that. Rook a6, fret. My king's probably going to be in trouble a little bit as well. Opens up for rook a6. He's got takes. He's on g2 if I'm like careful. Rook a6. That looks good for rook a6. Oh, he's got the back. He's got back row tricks as well to factor in. Let's just take on a6 here. There's rook e1. It's still pinned. He gives up a rook, and my rook's still not immune. So, who's this guy? Please, no offensive language. Oh no. And my rook's still not immune. Right, it's rook a8 check.
Checkmate.
Who's this guy? Please, no offensive language. Yeah. It's all supposed to be a bit of fun. think I'm going to regret c6 for d6. And a quick d5 here. This looks like an enormously winning pin. On the other hand, I don't know, knight c3 for knight e2. I'm getting a lot of pieces if he castles. That looks pretty crushing, actually. Okay, this is going wrong. Gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's all mess. It's all gone wrong. Not much compensation at all. In fact, my king safety's bad. So I don't know what to do here. A4, A3. I don't think there's anything. It's Queen B2.
Check.
I could give up here. I think it's time to give up. I suspect this one. On the other hand, I could just quickly test them a bit more.
Check.
I'll get rid of his pawns, that might help. King f6 for a moment.
Check.
Let's turn up for the book. Right, I've got this queen versus. If I do better taking d1 or. This
check.
Queen. This is queen.
Check. Check. Check.
Anywhere?
Check.
Draw.
I think so. Oh, you lost on time. Okay. It's the fun of 3-minute chess. Oh, that was terrible. I thought it was just going to take, so it'd be a draw. It was like a draw offer. Taking. Whoops. But he didn't take. Okay. Ah. It's a bit of a pain. So 95. Friendly 97 actually, 97. Right.
Check.
Let's do this for a moment. So I'm on D6. So bishop E7. Then what? There's bishop D4 here. There's B3. Simply B3 for a moment. Get this dark square bishop. Does that mean anything? Yeah.
Check.
Put this bishop over here. Queen C3. Do I deserve to have a horrible position here? It's like F3 or something. Is that ridiculous? Or just E3? What about just E3? Try and use this H file later with King G2. Rook H4 coming up. Mind you, I've given him a mating net ready made. If I ever take, he just queens come over here. Oh no, what's this? Back row issues. If I take first. Let's get rid of one rook, so if I then take, what's his attack like? Queen C, not Queen C3. Right, Queen back. Let's play Rook E1. Whoa. Getting dangerous. Danger. What about Queen F1 on H3?
Check. 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 Time warning. Check.
Ah.
Check.
Lost in time. Plays on and on. Oh, blimey. $2198. Can I just break this 2200? Then I'll retire for the evening. If you want to like the video, so 2198. I haven't done this in the last weeks. Oh, I should be ashamed. I should be ashamed. He's saying, I think I had the advantage. I've typed to him. I think I had a big advantage at one point. I mean, he had some compensation, but let's play here. What's going on here? I'm going to get hack attacked. Play like this. I'm going to get murdered. Try and keep things close, but G6 is a bit of a pain. This looks ripe to be hacked totally off board. That's a good point. Should do this for a moment.
Check.
Blimey. This does look gone after that. Oh, Googles and Bennett. It's unbelievable. I don't know, it's unbelievable. Anyway. I feel more comfortable playing IMs than some of these others on this auto pairing. That's what truth be said. Knight A4. So knight b6, knight takes d5 after. It's got bishop d5, ed. So f4. It's got bishop c5 here, so I've got chance for king h1. There's always bishop c5, so queen, I don't know, that's opening up this, or c4, maybe c4, that denies the d5 square. What about just, hang on a sec, what about just bishop takes a6? There's knight d5, so I'm going to do something about this. Queen to g3, queen h3, rook g3. And a queen right over here. And queen g3. I don't know. Queen rook g3. Might be knight, something like knight c6 or knight e6. Knight c6. Let's get rid of that bishop pair. I've got everything hanging, so I might as well just take this, hope for the best. If I just connect the rooks or something, but this pawn's pretty dangerous. Or queen b3, there's always try and get rid of the queens here. Bishop e2. I'm going to get mated on h2 here. G3 or... oh, it's looking a bit bad. G3. It's looking too difficult to play at the moment in this position. Rook c3 to h3.
Time warning.
I was knight f2. No, it's too difficult to play.
Check.
I think one last game and I'm off. 12 o'clock. So let's see if I can finish on a high with this GM. Oh, bishop h6, was that a mouse step? I don't mind exchanging off the bishops. Let's go for his king here, e4, f4. That does remind me of a horrible game recently where it didn't quite work out as intended against Greek GM Rivas. But here I think going for e6 must be pretty cool. I'm threatening knights. Let's play this. Try and get this G-file attack, raging G-file attack if possible. Or G5. It's not so easy to get that knight without losing f4. I want to take on c4's rook b4. Take here. Was knight takes a4 here. Is that any good? Try and play for bishop f3. Get this knight away. I'm not going to be given a chance there. Now it's going downhill. F4 drops. But I don't know, b4. Knight b6 to d7. He takes f4, king f3. That's bishop b7, knight b6. I think rook c7 might be good. Okay, rook c7. Rook c7. What does he do on that? I'll take that. Knight c5 for d6. d7. Let's try this. I should maybe take first. Or just d6 immediately. It just ruins the fun. That's ruining the fun. Yeah, this d7 doesn't do anything. There's rook e8. It just does that. The rook e8 here. No! No! So, left with lost position after all that. What can you say? What can I say? Gave it a go. Sorry. Okay. Good night, all. Thanks very much. Okay. Hope you had fun. Went for it there. Bit crazy. Okay, I'm off now. Right. Comments or questions on YouTube?